Hey, so what's up with Hunter x Hunter? After his wildly successful manga and anime series Yu Yu Hakusho ended in 1994, mangaka Yoshihiro Togashi began thinking up his next masterpiece. For his next series, he looked into his own hobbies to draw inspiration from. You see, Togashi was a fan of collecting random items, and this hobby would push him to create a series based on finding and collecting stuff, hence the use of the word hunter. His new story would revolve around a boy named Gon Freaks, whose dad pieced out on him when he was really young. Gon learns that his father works as a hunter, or a licensed professional that specializes in finding rare items, discovering new land, and fighting bad guys. Since Gon wants to meet his father, he decides that he also wants to become a hunter, and the story focuses on the many adventures he and his hunter friends embark on. Hunter x Hunter's first chapter was released in the weekly Shonen Jump magazine on March 16, 1998. The following year, 1999, would be when the first Hunter x Hunter anime began. The 1999 adaptation would be produced by Nippon Animation and directed by Kazuhiro Furuhashi, the same director behind the Rurouni Kenshin anime. Hunter x Hunter 99 would run until 2001, spanning 62 episodes. However, it didn't exactly finish at 62 because it ended up continuing for 30 more episodes in OVA format. The last arc adapted was arc number 5, or Greed Island, and it concluded officially in 2004. The manga ending of Greed Island takes readers up to chapter 185. When the OVA finally finished out, Hunter x Hunter had just released its 220th chapter and was in the middle of the subsequent arc Chimera Ant. Due to the lack of manga material needed to continue the story, Nippon Animation decided it was best to stop making episodes to avoid filler. This is where the OG anime finds its end. The manga, however, would continue to release chapters, but in the mid-2000s, Togashi began taking frequent breaks between chapter releases. In 2005, he missed 17 of the 48 Shonen Jump issues released that year, and in 2006, only 4 Hunter x Hunter chapters were released. Now, it's widely known that Togashi suffers from extreme back pains that prevent him from working as a mangaka. This is what explains the many hiatuses, but he would come back and drop a few chapters from time to time. By the time 2011 rolled around, the manga was just wrapping up that same Chimera Ant arc from way back when the next Hunter x Hunter anime adaptation was announced. Ah yes, this is probably the Hunter x Hunter you're most familiar with. Hunter x Hunter 2011 was produced by the famed anime studio Madhouse and promised to be more faithful to Togashi's manga than the adaptation was in '99. The second series would run weekly for 3 years, and it included 2 arcs not seen in the first series, those being Chimera Ant and the Election arc. It was met with critical acclaim, becoming one of the most popular anime of the 2010s, and it's still one of the most popular today. Fun fact, IMDb has 3 Hunter x Hunter 2011 episodes ranked in the top 100 TV episodes ever. As great as this is, in 2014 the series eventually came to a close. After 148 episodes, Hunter x Hunter would end for the same reasons as the original series. To avoid filler, Madhouse opted to wrap things up at the end of the Election arc, as the following arc, called the Dark Continent Expedition, was still ongoing. Since the anime ended back in 2014, Togashi has only written 2 other story arcs after the Election arc, with the second one still going at the time of making this video. The Hunter x Hunter manga currently holds the record for the longest consecutive hiatus in Shonen Jump as of right now, and it doesn't seem to be stopping anytime soon. This brings up the question that forces our video to need an update at some point: will Hunter x Hunter ever be completed? In 2018, Togashi stated in an interview with Shonen Jump, "I need to finish writing Hunter x Hunter. It has come to the point where either the story concludes first or I die before that happens, but I do intend to finish it." As of this video's production, there is no news on the return of Hunter x Hunter in anime or manga form, but as Togashi said, it will end at some point. Of course, the health and well-being of our favorite creators should be of the utmost importance, so until its return, we'll just need to wait. But yeah, I guess for now, that's what's up with Hunter x Hunter.